Hello and welcome, this is Rooflemonger, and it is trailer breakdown time for Nightwolf. And I gotta say, this intro here, him showing up with a Spirit Wolf and Spirit Bear, I think it's fantastic, honestly. I think it's actually super sick, so I'm already liking the character, and let's just keep going with the trailer as it shows and reveals to us what Nightwolf plays like. Now, first thing up here, we see this quick little string. Looks like it might be an overhead starter, not 100% sure. And he's using a gun stock war club, a traditional native weapon, named so because it kind of looks like a gun, at least the handle part. And the string is very interesting. Once again, might be an overhead, might not be, but a nice little string. Next up, he has his traditional green arrows. However, as you see, you can hold it, and the EX, I'm assuming the EX anyways, lets you shoot multiple arrows. Now, if he can hold it, perhaps he can cancel it, or perhaps walk around with it like Aaron Black. Now, this one's really sick. So he calls on the Spirit of the Bear, and while he's calling on the Spirit of the Bear, as you can see here, he does gain armor. Now, it does look like he's enhancing it, so I'm not sure what the bonus to enhancing it is, but still very interesting that he just basically have a tank stance, for lack of a better term. Next up, we go into a throw, and yes, the throw is a crushing blow, and throw crushing blows are some of the best crushing blows in the game, just so you know. Generalized string, and this is interesting. So Nightwolf seems to have some form of command roll. As you can see here, he goes clear under the projectile and then punishes Kotal on the other end. So anything to circumvent the neutral like that, get around projectiles while just, standard jumping, always powerful tool in the fighting game. Next up, looks like it's an aimable projectile here. As you can see here, looks very strong. There's basically almost no travel time. I gotta assume this is probably a variation move that won't make a competitive variation, honestly, because at the speed at which this happens here, it looks incredibly powerful. There's this hot punch real quick, and now this whole sequence is very interesting. As you see, he summoned a Spirit Wolf, and then we see some strings. Don't really get a handle of what the Spirit Wolf is, but we do get a handle what one of the strings is, so I'm assuming this is his jump 2 right here. And this string right here looks like a nice little hit confirm string. Also looks like a mid starter, that's very nice. And then we just go out to the finisher. Next one up, also interesting here, a different style of projectile here. It's a big old spirit bird. Now this might conflict with the arrow as far as like variation moves go. And to the surprise of no one, the green shoulder's in, also the enhanced version crushing blow. Now as we move forward here, a string, and this one's interesting here as well. We see another bow and arrow, which is blue this time, not really his signature color, and we hit with a double lightning bolt here. Now, I don't know if this is meant to be unblockable or whatever, but certainly different. And the classic Reflect is back with a nice twist. As you can see here, the Reflex, he enhances it, and then he gets a punish. And that actually makes the move wildly more useful as far as I am concerned. The fact that you can now actually get a combo, get a punish afterwards after you get your Reflect, makes the move much more useful in this game. The string follow-up also, this is pretty nasty as well. Pretty cool stuff. Now, moving forward. Now we have an example of what a combo looks like for Nightwolf. Very involved here, a bit of a side switch at the end. Now that combo string I said earlier would be a good hit confirm. Well, there it is, right? Going into our axe launcher here, which is enhanced to get the bounce. And after the bounce here, dash up here, follow up here, string maybe 2-1, I'm not sure. And then we get a follow up here into some stabs with the axe here, big old chops. Now this part's a little weird here. You do see the enhancement, but only like after the hit connects. So I'm not just sure what that is, if it imparts a buff. Normally you see that enhancement effect like before a move connects, right? So that one is a bit odd. Now moving forward here, we see his up 3, just a simple kick, and we go into the fatal blow. It does look like it's a short range starter. He does hit with the arrows, big old axe chop, there we go, on the side of the head, and then summoning the lightning till you fry. We're skipping the fatality because you guys know how Mortal Kombat works on YouTube, unfortunately, right? So is what it is. His win pose, very sick, very 90s, howling at the moon. Definitely a big fan of it. And yeah, that's Nightwolf in a nutshell. Also, we're going to get some classic costumes with it for Kung Lao, Jax, and Kano. That will be their kind of Mortal Kombat 3 look, so look forward to that as well. So overall, honestly, I gotta say I'm pretty impressed with what I see. Nightwolf's always been one of my favorite characters, and I think he's translated very well to this game. On top of a lot of fun stuff, like the armor stuff, that's really cool. I like that a lot. A lot of just really cool axe normals, bring out Spirit Knife, that kind of stuff. He has the club, and I like the club a lot. So weapon doesn't get a lot of representation. I think it was like an Assassin's Creed 3, if you ever played that one. But other than that, the gunstock club doesn't get a lot of representation in games. You know, just a lot of classic stuff like the shoulder is really cool. And yeah, just, I don't know, I think he's really cool. The only thing is moves like that. I don't know what's going to be locked behind, you know, non-competitive variations, what's going to be in competitive variations. That's the only issue. But overall, gotta say, big fan, very much looking forward to Nightwolf, and he'll be out on August the 13th. So, hey, that's it for this video. So thank you very much for watching. Hope this video has found you well. Go out and play some Mortal Kombat.